I feel like they're overgreeding. They're definitely overgreeding. What is their plan? Rocket Storm! Oh my. Do they defend? Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you how powerful the engineer can be in a good game, and I'm also going to be using it in the early game here. Let's see how good it truly is. Opponent is player. They are White Wasteland. Okay, this match, I'm going to skip Sands of Time. It's just a long map. Not great for shorter match times. And we're on Koru. Okay, this is a good game to start off the day with. Engineer strategies on this map generally aren't as good because you don't have much time to respond, so you need a lot of cheap defense. That's why I'm going to go with Reactor Sub there and Boomerang. That way I can also defend against Moabs and stun them, knock them back, get enough time to build up defense. Starting with Engineer is very simple. We'll have a 001 Engineer to start off here. Target it to last. Hopefully I don't leak too much. And I'm set. I don't know how good Balloon Trap Engineer is on this map. Generally, it's a short map. Gonna not have enough income, I think, by the time round 7 comes out to get a Balloon Trap, which might mean missing out on a lot of potential yellow eco, or they could stop sending. However, I'm still gonna try to go for it and see what they do before then. Double Guns is actually incredibly underrated for just defending early game balloons. It's a bit more expensive than other towers. However, as you can see here, it shreds these space yellows and you just get 2 of them and it can defend all of the early game up until round 11. Opponent seems to be sending out space whites here, saving up money for a yellow rush probably, and I might indeed get this balloon trap. It's a good idea. 2,400 is how much I need to buy it. Getting up balloon trap soon, and here we go. We have balloon trap now. Gonna leak a few lives, that doesn't matter, and hopefully this will give us plenty of money, depending on how much they send us. Going to upgrade balloon trap to get sentries. These will help defend, and they're actually quite good. I don't know what their plan is. Might be a good idea to just send a little bit of eco to their side, get them to buy, yes, at least boost there. That's not bad. They've gotten the Hydro Rocket Bows. Okay, they're all set. All I need to do is take care of my own side. This guy should be able to help with everything up to regen rainbows, in which case I might want to get just a Glaive Ricochet here. Very cheap and easy defense. It does look like they are max ecoing here with greens. Okay, that's good. They're sending us balloons, so I'm feeling safe to eco a lot. I have the extra income. Round 16, let's see. Do they go for a Ceramic Rush? I have enough money for a Glaive Ricochet here. They're still sending greens. I have to look out for any potential rushes, especially Moabs, which are coming next round. So I'm just going to plop this guy down. He's going to be a Moab Press. They are going for a 220 sniper. Haven't gotten it up to anything else. So I'll save for sending until maybe they go for a supply drop. Until then, it might not be worthwhile. I can see actually, because normally they have a balloon decal. Right now they don't. So I can actually see that they're not sending any balloons right here. I'm going to stop ecoing because of that. Get up a Boomerang. Get this guy maybe to a 302. And then continue ecoing for at least a little bit. They're still not sending, okay. They're going for full supply drop sniper, so I'll send 2 fortified space Moabs. We'll send. Let's see if they can defend. Are they? I feel like they're overgreeding. They're definitely overgreeding. What is their plan? Rocket Storm. Oh my, that is an expensive defense. And 26 lives! Okay, I'm definitely sending another fortified Moab there. They do not have Rocket Storm up. Do they defend? No, they do not. Good game. That was another game with Engineer. All my opponent had to do there was buy a 202 sniper. They would have been fine against the Moab layer, but they didn't get a good enough defense for the Moabs, and so those fortified ceramics went almost all the way through the track as a Moab and then just came out, went through that defense. That, guys, is not how you defend fortified Moabs. Heading into another game here, this time against a BFB Coliseum player. Hopefully, this match should be closer. And I'm going to skip this map just because I don't think long maps are that fun to play and not that interesting. And we get Glade. Now this, I think, will be a very interesting matchup. On this map, I'm still going to be going Engineer. I also want to go with Boomerang. It's very good. However, Sub is underpowered, and I think because of how this map bends, that Mortar is actually a very good option just to help deal with the balloons. Of course, this strategy is terrible against the late game. It's probably going to struggle a little bit against DDTs, but what I'm more worried about is that round 30 B80 or fortified ZMG rushes if they send enough of them. So I'm just going to have to watch out there, but hopefully I can get ahead in the early game with Balloon Trap and then win in the late game. Boomerang start is generally better here. It has more popping power to begin with, and it's a safer option for sure, which helps when it's on a map like this. Opponent is going for a bomb start. That is very interesting. We'll have to see how this plays out. They could go for 204 bomb cannons, which are very powerful, and I believe could easily defend well into the mid game, assuming they have other good towers. I'm probably not going to be able to rush this guy for a while, at least until ZMGs. Opponent's boosting here. That's a mistake. And they're sending Spaced Yellow as well. Now I'm just going to get up red hot ranks, and I don't even need to by the looks of it. This Clave Ricochet just defends. My opponent here is really trying to get some more lives on me. And a helicopter. Okay. This might be a very short game, guys. I said I might not be able to rush them until 0 MGs, but based off how they're playing, just with this aggressive eco, it's not going to last very long. So I'm not sure actually if a Balloon Trap is worth it at all. I'm going to have to wait and see, and just in the meantime I'll be saving up money with this Glaive Ricochet. Ooh! I just noticed opponent's losing a few lives. I don't know why they don't have a cluster bomb up. They're going for very, very interesting start here with heli and missile shooter. I don't know exactly what upgrade that is, but I know it's at least the second tier in the middle path, and then maybe something else. And they're leaking. Do they actually... My opponent dies there to spaced white balloons. That was interesting game. Didn't really get to see the Engineer, but it was still fun nonetheless. I hope that next time, my opponents go a little bit later. I'm okay with that. It was a free win. New game against Sir Sparkleton. And definitely not going docks, so we'll have to just stick with whatever map. Koru, again. I do think the strategy does work well on this map. However, Engineer start might not be the best. I just played a game against a good opponent, and the problem is Engineers really struggle against yellows if you don't get the Balloon Trap. Starting off here, and they go with attack shooter. I have not seen this in a long time. This really brings me back to last year when tack shooter was the meta, and I respect that. I respect that they're playing tack. It's actually a solid option for the early game. However, it really falls off against late game options and also round 13 and such. Leaking a few lives really doesn't matter here. Uh, as I say, the only life that matters is the last one, and there'll be plenty of money just to get up a glaive ricochet by the time whites come out. They're going for the classic strat, Gwendolyn plus tax shooter. Yeah, this really is the traditional tax shooter strategy, except of course it used to be done with bottom task tack because that was absolutely broken. Fortunately it isn't anymore. What? My opponent just sold that tax shooter. I mean, it looks like it's not even in a better position. The previous one had the top blade getting stuck, but now this one has a diagonal upright one. So they just wasted a lot of money there. Well, that's good news. I think it'll be good to just max eco the moment yellows come out, and they'll be a bit low on money for defense. Hot shots is okay. This is interesting. I might want to rush them round 13, round 11 or so, and see what their defense is, because at the moment they've been spending a lot of money on things that aren't that great. Let's see how well they defend against yellows. Are they going to use the Gwendolyn cocktail? Most likely, if they want to defend against fully grouped. Never mind. Hot shots is actually decent here. I did not expect that. I did not see that coming at all. And they're going for the early village. Okay. I can think of a rush that might be able to kill them before they get anything else, like a blade maelstrom or such. Not purples, because by that time they'll probably have a blade maelstrom. But maybe, just maybe, they can get regen zebras through. Although it is a hot shots, which is great against balloons with lots of health and just small amounts of them. Which, yes, it does defend against very well. Okay, time to get up our own defense here. We need to have the Bloontonium reactor, and going to sell the boomerang for the reactor. Made it. Now we should be set against any form of rush. Time to go for an engineer. This will be our balloon trap. Maybe save up for it round 15. That way they'll stop being, I'll be able to fund their income a little bit. Balloon trap is afforded, and it's time to income just for a little bit, just until round 16. And that's when we need to get a proper Moab defense. Is that enough to actually make me... No. No. But I don't have lead popping power on this sub, and that cost me a few lives there, which is a mistake. However, I don't think they can kill me with anything that they can send now. Although, if they do send me a mob, we really need to be prepared here. I have one question. Do they defend regen rainbows? And the answer to that is likely no. Oh, opponent is sending lots of eco? Might be a good idea to greed here. Because we're going to get a lot of money from this balloon trap, and they don't have much money spent on defense right at the moment anyways. So a few regen ceramics into a few regen rainbows. Do they defend? No, it looks like they do not. They do not have a blade maelstrom. Does that kill them? And it does. Good game, Sir Sparkle.